Ladies and gentlemen, Mixow back with a brand new video. I make builds, desired builds, fun builds, meta builds, and I test it, play it, and showcase it for you. So you don't have to. If you don't want to miss content like that, hit the subscribe button, like the video, activate the bell for notifications, and to not miss my next video. Besides that, I've got a new tool, the Super Thanks. This one is for all of you who wants to support me throughout donations. And if you do this, your commentary will have a really nice look and everyone will see it. I'm doing YouTube full-time and more videos are already in the making, so if you want to support me like that, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. I'm also going to read every super thanks comment in my next video. Enough talk, let's jump right into the video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to play, well, I have no idea. Well, you will see it already in the thumbnail, so you have more clue now than me. But for now, we're gonna focus on getting a Nightfall build. So therefore, we're gonna play with Shadow Bolt, Sinister Strike, and Corruption. There is one random enchant which is really interesting and I like it. And therefore, we're gonna test it. It is Shadow Strikes. Your Nightfall talent has a chance to trigger from melee damage abilities. This effect can only occur once every 5 seconds, also consuming Nightfall increases your physical and shadow damage done by 3% and restores 30 energy over 5 seconds. But we're also playing with Corruption and therefore we're gonna use a nice random enchant as well. It's called Pestilence. Your Sinister Strike spreads Corruption on the target to enemies within 10 yards. This does not affect totems or crowd control players. You know what I like? Shadow Bolts. You know what I like more? Right, instant Shadow Bolts. And that's the idea behind everything. I really don't know what random enchant is going to be. Maybe a pure shadow, maybe a master of shadows. Of course, something with shadow. I would say we're gonna jump right into the skill cards and let's see what skill cards I'm actually using for this build. For skill cards, I'm using Shadow Form, Blade Flurry because there is Blade Vortex random enchant that we can use in dungeons. I basically just want to test it out, so maybe this can work out. If not, we're gonna replace Blade Flurry, I don't know, let's see. And then we got Aspect of the Beast and Fell Armor. Well guys, to be honest, those are my only golden skill cards that I have. I have really no special golden skill cards, so that's why we're gonna use Aspect of the Beast and Fell Armor. But in my opinion, just go for Arcane Power and something to increase your damage overall. For lucky skill cards, we're gonna use a counter spell, a Soul Harvest, because I think this got a really nice synergy with together my Corruption, and then of course Seed of Corruption, because like I said, I really want to test things out in this one. This is a blanco idea. I never played this before, so I have no clue what we're gonna aim for, and I have no clue how this is going to perform, but let's see. And then I got golden lucky skill cards, Adrenaline Rush, well, Deathwish. I don't know why I'm choosing Deathwish, but let's go with Deathwish because like I said, those are my only good ones. And then Aspect of the Viper, because I'm really afraid of getting low on mana. So let's see if we need an Aspect of the Viper or we can get rid of this one actually. Maybe a Seal of Wisdom will be actually better than this one, but yeah. Guess what? I don't have it. Let's jump right into the video. We shouldn't forget about the bonus experience, of course, and we shouldn't forget about the potion of experience that we get here. And let's take the first quest and let's just do... I don't know if this is going to be a disaster or this is actually going to be fun, guys. I'm already having some random enchants in my bag, so I can just equip it and then let's test it already in the dungeons, I would say. And well, let's see how this is going to perform, man. My next build is going to be, I would say, a tank build, okay guys? Probably a Shadow Corrupted Bear tank build. I'm really excited for this one. I wanted to play it a long time ago already, but never came to this. But now it's time, maybe. It's time maybe that Mixow is going to play a tank. Can you believe it? Me as a tank? No, actually not. Guys, how do you know the way? Like seriously, how you know what to pull, when to pull, and where to go? Like seriously, if I would be the tank, you know how it would look like? Like, be glad that I'm not the tank, to be honest, okay? Don't let me be a tank in your group. If you see me ever tanking, guys, leave. Okay, just leave. You will not. this will not be a good run. Okay, seriously, I am the DPS, or I can be even maybe the healer. Okay? I mean, the idea behind Pestilence and Nightfall and Shadow Strikes is really good. Like I can imagine how this can work actually, like as a good synergy, but I really don't know how this is going to scale on level 70 because there's plenty of nice builds out there And to be fair, I have no idea on what tier list actually the Master of Shadows is, or the Pure Shadow, or actually whatever shadow, but let's see, we're gonna build around, this is Ascension, okay? It's all about just trying out theory crafting and whatever. And now we're gonna do it live on camera. There we go, our first draft. Please be something good. Okay, nothing. I don't know why I should take bXAX, because we're not gonna play with daggers. Overpower doesn't make really sense, so let's just go with drain. So maybe we're gonna get some ritual of summoning, so let's just be a PvE Andy here. Okay, let's go. New draft. Rend, nope. Healing touch, nope. Mind blast. Mind blast is only like, it is a nice shadow thing. Well, let's just go with Mind Blast. I also have a new weak aura, which lets you automatically learn if you're gonna press into your book. You see that? It's nothing special, but for lazy people like me, it's okay. If you have a closer look to the book, we can learn Nightfall first at level 25. Let's have a look on Nightfall. It gives you Corruption, Drain Life and Drain Soul spells a 4% chance to cause you to enter a Shadow Trance state after damaging the opponent, reducing the custom of your next Shadow Bolt or Seed of Corruption spell by 100%, its mana cost by 25%. Shadow Trance also makes Shadow Bolt deal 20% more damage to monsters by 10% less to players. This effect can only occur once every 5 seconds. Well, like I said, we're only playing with this build PvE. And what I didn't know is actually the Seed of Corruption. That looks also really fine. And well, we got Seed of Corruption on the lucky skill card. So let's hope for the best. But I would say it's not a big deal to get actually Seed of Corruption, because I think it's just a common skill. So our random enchant at the starter looks like this. We got Soul of the Warden on the hands. We got Vitality on legs and on both swords. It's not the big deal, we can change it, but you see guys, I have plenty of Mystic Orb, so if you don't have it, just don't go for it. Just go for basically only Vigor and maybe Soul of the Warden. Soul of the Warden, of course, we play a little agility here, so that fits perfectly in. I'm pretty unsure what random enchant we could play, for example, now, except Soul of the Warden, because this is kind of, for me, it is, in my opinion, a really nice random enchant to actually prestige and level in dungeons. Okay, coming straight to Wailing Caverns, our favorite dungeon ever. Okay, let's just start with Soul of the Warden, I would say. And we could choose, by the way. We got Holy Light, Archamismus, Arcane Explosion, and like, nope, just nope. I would love to try actually, if like, can we fight more than just one? Oops. Let's see. You see that? Ooh, Pestilence works really good. Okay. And the good part is on Pestilence, you can use it like if you're already on low level. Like you only need Sinister Strike and Corruption. You press Corruption on the enemy and then just press Sinister Strike and you spread it to everyone. Normal. Oh, a blue one. Okay. Psh, psh, psh. Okay, let's see. Redemption. Teleport Moonglade. Ooh. What? Oh my god, look at the one-hander. It got strength on it, but it's better just everything that I have right now. Okay, this is a really good start here. Just take it. No shame, Mixow, no shame. All right, 2 more levels and then we can play with Nightfall and then we can also skill the rest. There we go. We are now 24. Drain Life. Aspect of Hawk again. Can you kidding me? Drain Life? Drain Life. Let's go. Nice. Another draft. We got a blue and a legendary. Let's open the blue one. Meditate. This one is really good for... I would say if you're gonna lose mana, this could be it. Hand of Protection. No, I would say going with Meditate. Okay, can we get a Nightfall proc? There we go, a Nightfall proc. Ooh, it works, guys. It works. How much? Okay, I mean, it's okay. We right now at the start, okay? That 13 DPS is fine. Okay, I see ourselves doing at least 15,000. On another draft, I like it. I'm gonna pull her. Should I pull her? Maybe, no, we're gonna wipe here. We got Regrowth, Unending Breath, and Foresight. Like, come on, man. You see how bad I'm on drafting, guys? Seriously. Dude, it procs quite often. What should I say? Okay, this looks good. We got a skill card. We got Fear Ward. Well, no. Ooh, Blade Fury. Okay, of course. It's a skill card. Why am I so excited for that? I know that I'm getting it. But like I said, Nightfall procs quite often, which makes this build not bad, I guess. Ooh, it's just better than mine. But okay, don't be greedy, Mixow. Just don't be greedy, please. Give me. Okay, this one is for everyone who's actually new to Ascension and don't know this one. And if this is the only thing that I can teach you in this video, guys, okay, let's go for it. Corruption. We have a lot of talent essences, okay? So we want to spend some talent essences maybe to increase the damage of corruption. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna left click on corruption and gonna look for search, and you see we're gonna get a list on every skill, actually on every talent which increase the damage, for example, for corruption. And well, I would say we're going with empowered corruption too, because this one is increasing our skill. And then we also got, for example, pandemic, go for it. And of course, molten core, really a core talent in my opinion, if you're playing with Shadowbolt. Now we have increased also, we decreased the energy cost for Sinister Strike, which lets us do more Sinister Strike regularly. And of course, I'm going with Weapon Expertise. Weapon Expertise is kind of really important, even if you're playing kind of hybrid and stuff like that. But a little bit of Expertise is never bad. And the next step that we're going to do is maybe we can increase also our energy if we just go for Vigor. So we also skilled on mental quickness. Mental quickness, guys, let me tell you something about mental quickness. If you play a hybrid, this is the skill. This is the skill that lets you be a hybrid. Go for it. And of course, we got here also mental dexterity, but this one is really important. I think, in my opinion, if you hit like level 60 or 70, where you're gonna farm gear with intellect on it and attack power on it, something like mail armor or stuff like that. All right, guys, I think we got the build now. The name of the build for today's video is Master of Shadows. This is actually what we're gonna try today, and let's see if this is going to be a progress video, which have a little bit more than one episode, maybe 2 or 3, and we're gonna progress with this hero. Let's see how this performs. Let's see if we have fun. If not, we're gonna prestige again and try another build. Okay, guys, I would say we're gonna take the time and let's just do a little shadow trance, actually. Weak aura. There we go. We only need the spell ID, which is 17941. Okay, let's go out of fight and open up weak aura then. All right, if you want to know how to make a weak aura for shadow trance, you basically go on new aura. We want to have an icon, so this one is the faster way. We're going to trigger, and now we going to exact spell ID. We're gonna put the spell ID that we have on the shadow trance, which is 17941. We press OK. I'm just doing this one and this one too, and then we going simple to name pattern and do is exactly so. And there we go. We got it. There we go. We got it. Nice. Dude, the proc rate is insane with Shadow Trance. All right, next draw, nothing. Well, Shadowburn is actually really good. Oh yeah, we going with Shadowburn. Well, to be honest, I wouldn't take anything here. I don't want to waste an epic one just for a White Walker. I think there are plenty of good stuff to go with, and I think just White Walker fits perfectly in a PvP build, but we're gonna focus here directly for a PvE build, and I would say Summon White Walker isn't the way to go, but still, we're gonna take it. Okay, the highest crit now with Shadowbolt was actually 1.6k, and to be fair, guys, the proc rate is incredibly good, like I said before, and I'm really glad that I'm going with Life Tap here, that I choose Life Tap as a starter. The same with Meditate, kinda. Well, I'm in a safe spot now, so I can really go so I don't struggle with mana at all. So that is a good choice at the starter. And Blade Fury feels really good in this build too. By the way, what is this gloves? 10 stamina, 8 intellect, 9 stamina? Are you kidding me? And the damage of corruption, like the seeding from corruption, works really fine as well. So you see, if I'm just need to put on one corruption and just press Sinister Strike, and well, everyone got corruption. And this is like basically my AoE damage at the moment. And then I'm just spamming Sinister Strike until I have a proc for Shadowbolt, and I'm using Shadowbolt. Okay guys, watch the single target DPS, alright? You better not watch this. There we go, level 60 guys, for only 2 quests. We get Bloodthirst, Starfire, and Fell Armor. We're going with Fell Armor. The reason why I'm going with Fell Armor is we're getting through Fell Armor Spell Hit. And Spell Hit for our build is really needed. especially if you're gonna do some raids afterwards, or you're gonna do some heroics or mythics even. For now, I'd say we don't have really good rolls, but to be honest, guys, this build feels like you don't need much. Really, you don't just need much. The only thing that's missing kind of is Rupture. I kind of want to try it with Rupture as well. But I'm not focusing on too much going into bleed damage. I really want just to be a Sinister Strike throw and instant Shadow Bolts build. I think it's funny how actually your build performs when you are on level 60. And as soon as you're gonna hit 70, you just think, what did I play it all the time? Literally no damage at all. But on level 60, well, you are a blast. Every build is a blast. So my conclusion for now is I kind of think this build is pretty fun. I like it. I can't really say much about it because you see I like Shadow Bolts, casting instant, getting procs often, and well, this for me at the moment it's a fun build. It's really fun. Okay, we got Life Bloom, Raw, Molten Armor. Molten Armor is I think is the better choice here. The thing is, we are not playing with Spirit, so we're basically not getting any 5% of crit here. But if you want to try, for example, later a pure Shadow build, Molten Armor could be actually a thing. So let's just move on with Molten Armor and let's see what we can build around this one if you're playing a Clove Intellect kind of build. And there we go, finally 70. We got nothing. Oh, we got an epic one. Okay, Hammer of Wrath, not good. Water Walking, well, Jesus, hello. And the epic one, Spell Steal. We're gonna take Jesus style and go with Water Walking here. Alrighty guys, the next step is now gearing and then doing all random enchants on this one. Then have a greater and closer look to the talents that we're gonna choose for this build. We are going for agility as primary stat. That means we're working with, well, I only have here agility gear. I would recommend you to run also with some intellect, like agility and intellect. This one can be found on, especially on mail armor, but also on druid leather armor, but not in many cases. And well, we're gonna see what actually, well, we got here a mail. This one looks really good. It got int on it, it got agility on it, and it got attack power on it. So we're gonna open the cage and I'm gonna choose agility as a primary. We got nice shoulders, there we go, we got it, and a nice, no, it's actually another nice weapon and another A of the Stalker. But hey, the wrists are really beautiful. So you see PvE power is going up, and that is a kind of thing, a really important thing here. And of course we need a weapon now. So well, let's see if I will go to Eldor and gonna make my reputation to Exalted so I can buy a really nice sword out of this. Staying on the rooftop on Booty Bay, you all know from our old videos, I guess. This was the place to be, by the way. And well, we got 97 Hand of Fates. We are missing Soul Harvest. We are missing a Seed of Corruption, which is really needed for this build, kinda. If you want to do AoE damage, we are missing, I would say, maybe a counter spell would be great too. And Adrenaline Rush as well. I don't know about Deathwish, let's see. But you see, we are missing plenty of skills. So let's hope we get it somehow on this 97 drafts. Let's go. Okay guys, we got our Hand of Fates finally. We got Adrenaline Rush, which is really good in combination together with Blade Flurry. Then we have Wind Fury Totem for the increased attack speed, so really nice as well. Water Shield for gaining a little bit of mana. I think still if you use mana, I mean meditate, sorry. If you use meditate right, you don't have any mana issues in my opinion right now, so from what I saw. But let's see how this is actually performing if we're gonna do some dungeons. And yeah guys, I'm running Moonkin Form. I really don't know why I choose Moonkin Form, but it was literally like that. You know, you open up your draft and you see Moonkin Form, oh god damn it, yeah, choose it, and then you realize, oh damn, I'm a Shadow dude. So this one doesn't make really sense. And keep Shadow Form always better if you're playing with Shadow Bolts and Shadow dot damage, whatever. And well, the best in slot skill is still Crusader Aura. We got it too. We don't have Counter Spell, we have Silence, and this one fits perfectly too into the playstyle. And Psychic Scream, I think Psychic Scream in some situation in PvE could be really useful. And besides that, we have Bloodlust, also really good in raids, for example. And that's it. We did everything that we could We're still missing some expertise here, we're still missing some spell hit here, and a lot more crit. But this comes from gearing, so we're gonna do some dungeons now. I got also some random enchants here, which I think this could be fit into the build right now. And well, I would say we're gonna jump right into a dungeon. Let's see how we're gonna perform. And we still don't have Seed of Corruption, which actually, well, this one really... Here is my conclusion. I've played this build 2 days long, went to some dungeons, farmed Marks of Ascension to exchange for Hand of Fate to actually get Seed of Corruption, which I managed to get. When I started this build, my idea behind this one was just the instant Shadow Bolts. I've tried to make a fun build around every meta build. I think it's okay to run a meta build, but having a build which is also fun to play is in my opinion a good thing. Well, to be honest, at the start it felt good, only some minor issues here and there, which I could explain myself because of low level, but the further I've progressed, I've seen the mana issues was getting worse. My playstyle went from Sinister Strike spam until getting a instant Shadow Bolt to Sinister Strike spam, getting the instant Shadow Bolt to god damn it, I'm but still playing the Master of Shadow was fun. Every time when Nightfall procced, I was kinda excited on, oh my god, how much damage will be the Shadow Bolt, because it was every time different. It went from 5k to 9k, but still my DPS was non-existing. I was almost busy fixing my mana issue with Meditate, with Life Tap, and so on. The problem is, if you're trying to get a decent build somehow, you have to almost run a meta build, because you see the damage difference is big. In my opinion, a Master of Shadow build is really good if you play it on PvP, but then without Shadow Bolts, only with stealth and deep dive into a bleed spec. That means you open a fight with your bleeds and stuns and then simple CC with, for example, Dragon Breath, and then run behind your pillar. I saw it quite often on Area 52, played it also by myself, and I really liked it. The instant Shadow build was new for me. I farmed gear for this, tried it out, but still couldn't go further than 2.5k single target DPS. AoE was fun because if you had a Nightfall proc, you could simple spam Seed and deal a lot of damage, but even that was killing your mana instant. I'm pretty sure if you would run the perfect best in slot gear for that, it could be a good DPS build, but not in the meta. If I could give it a tier list, it would probably be a D to C tier. This is my conclusion. If you think I'm wrong, that's fine, but still, this one is my final opinion on Master of Shadows. I don't see the instant Shadow Bolt at the moment in a good way competing against somehow close to the meta. I've tried and tested many builds. This one was really fun to play. I hope in the future the mana problem is getting better. I hope builds like that are getting a really good push, and to be fair, it felt good to press the skills on Master of Shadows until, like I said, I had to stop my rotation and fix my mana issues with Life Tap. The only thing that I can say to you guys, if you want to play this build, play it differently. Go into a full deep dive bleed spec. If you want to play with Shadow Bolt, choose the poor Shadow build. This one performs way better than a Master of Shadows in PvE. I had fun playing it, but let's move on and let's play the next build, guys. Guys, that's it for the video. Thanks to everyone who's still watching or watched it until here. I hope you kind of like my cinematic intros and that I'm doing recently on my videos. That's quite a work, but I really enjoy doing this, and I hope you too. And I hope you enjoyed this review on Master of Shadows. If so, let me know in the comment section down below. Guys, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe and leave a like for this video to help me actually grow on YouTube. And I would say we're gonna see us in the next build, guys. Peace and have a great day.